Yo, guys, I am as usual exhausted so forgive how I look again. I'm in my um, lazy clothes. My hair's not straightened or fixed or anything. I'm to the point now, like, it's either I look cute or I get the videos. So we're gonna be ugly and do the videos. Not ugly, but you know what I mean. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, some of you could be feeling like you are being wounded. Maybe because you have a different belief system. Maybe for some of you, you feel like you're being wounded politically, so to speak. Some of you could be feeling wounded by somebody who's not from the same country as you. That's one thing. Let's see what I get. Something about a dream coming true. We got the wounded healer here. Let's see what this is about. So Chiron is like the wound that we feel like we just never can seem to heal, but it's also, it's like we can heal everybody else, but we can't heal ourselves. So I'll give you an example. Say that your Chiron is in your career house and you've been wounded repeatedly by bosses or father figures, and you can't seem to fix it within yourself or resolve it within yourself, but you're able to help other people, okay? So I feel like, Scorpio, what I'm trying to say to you is that your greatest wound could potentially be your greatest asset, okay, in that way. So I want you to reshape the way you think about your wounds, okay? Even if it has to do with, you know, like, say, for instance, relationships not being traditional or, you know, something like that. Like, be there for people who are in those kind of relationships, okay? Be the voice for them or help them through. It could be that for some of you. But let's keep going. Scorpio. Scorpio. Some of you, I just got the word gambling. Be careful when it comes to gambling. If you do gamble, I wouldn't recommend doing that right now. Scorpio. Scorpio. I'm going to go ahead and take that one. Yeah, I feel like bringing light to your wounds is going to help illuminate new opportunities for you. You know how, for instance, comedians can make the funniest jokes out of the worst traumas, and they can make that trauma work for them, if that makes sense. And I kind of get that kind of vibe from your reading. It's something about taking your wounds and putting them out into the spotlight rather than trying to hide them and conceal them. Not necessarily through comedy, but I was just giving you an example. Yeah. You keep holding yourself back, though, in some sense of the word, okay? Some of you are wounded, so you don't want the spotlight. Or you're afraid of the spotlight, so to speak. And so you hold yourself back from what's meant for you, okay? I'm just going to give you a couple of things that could be happening for some Scorpios. This is not going to be for all. Some of you could be upset by the days that you're being scheduled at work, for instance. For some of you, you may feel like somebody was trying to harm you because they wouldn't allow you to take the time you needed to process something about yourself. That could be a thing for some of you too. Ooh, some of you feel like you've been fighting somebody for a long time. It could even be yourself. All right, let's keep going. A lot of you, you know, just like the Libra reading, I feel in some senses of the word, Scorpio, you've been kind of honestly betraying yourself here. Scorpio. This is upsets. Could be feeling upset, maybe because you have self-worth issues or because of money issues. You may be feeling like it's like things are on the verge of breaking down, some of you. There could be money disputes going on for some of you too. Somebody needs to step up to the plate. This could have something to do with children, creative projects, or a romance. But there's money issues that are going on and disputes around that, and somebody needing to step up. And this is where you come in. And this may be where you're afraid to, because you've been wounded when you had the spotlight before, or you were given the stage, so to speak. And so you kind of hold yourself back. There could be something like that for some of you. Scorpio. Scorpio, please. Shit. It was that one that came out, and then I'll have to get the other ones. Yeah, I'm still getting money or self-worth issues. Maybe you have a hard time, and I don't think that's a Scorpio trait, having a hard time standing up for yourself, but it kind of looks like that. Sorry. All right. I'm not going to count this as part of your reading, but some of you, you may have decided to transform a new beginning by creating space, but controlling this situation so the truth wouldn't come out. So it's like you stay with somebody, but you're not really with them because you don't want the truth to come out about something, okay? But that is not part of your reading. That was just some cards that fell randomly also. Not the one that jumped out. What else? Scorpio. Scorpio. Now my cats are fighting. Scorpio. You're having a hard time being honest about something, or someone around you is having a hard time being honest about something. Again, it's about children, creativity, or romance for most of you, but it doesn't have to be any of that. But there's something here where it's like you're upset, you want to dispute something and to be strong about something, but it's hard for you to be honest. There we go. Some of you may be afraid to end a situation with a child or a romantic partner. Because you got wish fulfillment through shared resources, okay? So I hope that makes sense. Shared resources can be a home, it can be money, it can be a car, it can be property, it can be anything. But it's almost like that. It's like you're having a hard time speaking up about something that you're upset about. Most likely, financial does not have to be, but it has to do with children, creativity, or romance for most of you. But you're afraid to end the situation because somewhere in that mix, you did get wish fulfillment through the sharing between you and this person. Okay? Scorpio. And that's why you're fearful. Because there's kind of like a guilt because, hey, I got something out of this. You know what I mean? Again, remember, this can be about you or this can be your partner or someone around you. But it's like somebody wants to say, hey, you know what? I don't agree to this anymore. I don't like this. I'm upset about this. But they're afraid to say anything because they got something they wanted out of it too. You know what I mean? That's what it looks like. And that's why you or this person is not really talking about it. They're keeping it secret. I feel like somebody, and I also kind of get the feeling that you may have told this to somebody, or this other person may have told this to somebody else too, though, about this situation and how they really feel. Scorpio. This is kind of like one of these things like because you got some wish fulfillment out of it, you celebrated this situation that's not working for you now, or vice versa. Your person feels that way. Scorpio, please. I'm going to go ahead and take those two because they caught my attention. Yeah. So it's like you don't make any moves and you feel successful because I got what I want. But there's a griping in you. Does that make sense? Like internally there's a griping in you. Some of you may not want to tell somebody you want to leave because you got what you wanted out of them and you're done, or vice versa. But at the same time, it's like, I'm not making any sudden moves because, yeah, feeling successful because of this transformation. That's basically the energy that I'm getting, y'all. I don't want to go too deep into this and get all crazy with it, but like this feels like somebody taking, I mean, not taking, I should rephrase that. People sharing, right? And these people are sharing and there's benefits here. But this one person benefited and technically they want out, or maybe they don't want out. But there's this griping within them about the fact that they had to share with the other person. For some, hold on. I don't know. Honestly, the overall energy that I'm getting is somebody who reaped benefits from somebody doesn't want to tell them that they're not okay with it. with them now, okay? But also feeling like whoever this dissatisfied person is told somebody else too. So it's not completely secret. You know what I mean? Somebody doesn't want to be honest that they celebrated some sort of transformation. Like maybe you were going to leave, but then you ended it because then you were fearful because you know you had gotten something out of it. I don't know. This is just as a weird kind of reading. Regardless, the center of the reading is 8 and 11. So that's like shared resources and wish fulfillment. Like I said, shared resources and wish fulfillment. Money from a child maybe, or from a romantic partner because of some sort of an agreement that was made legally. Okay, there could be something about that too. All right, let's move on because I don't want to spend all day on that one piece of information. Did I already do the tarot? I don't think I did. Let's try tarot. Scorpio. If I did, I guess we're doing another one, but I don't think I did. I'm doing so many different things during my day, I forget what I've already done and what I haven't. Scorpio. Scorpio. Throwing caution to the wind. Taking a leap of faith of some sort. Feeling like you got wish fulfillment out of it. I said that. Maybe from a legal matter. Scorpio. Or because of a final decision around a work situation. Scorpio. Oh. This is weird. It's got the family card. Hold on. I have to look at this. So you took a leap of faith and got wish fulfillment because of a final decision made at work or regarding a work situation. Your family may have somehow been involved in this leap of faith. And maybe they reunited with you. And they're waiting and they're holding on tightly. I don't know what this means, y'all. I have no clue what the hell this means. Scorpio. Some of you, your family may have like held on to you. Hold on. I'll wait until I get further along, Scorpio. Ooh, some of you may have family that's like holding on to you, but they're planning to walk away. Yeah, they're walking away from a new beginning. I'm not counting any of those because of the way that they felt. Scorpio. Could be the other way around. You were going to walk away from your family members too, you know? It could go either way. But for now, you're holding on to your job. see what the hell this is about, y'all. I'm confused as hell. Scorpio. Being afraid to make a choice. You're walking away from a new beginning, but you're afraid to. You're afraid to do it fast. That's what I'm getting. I almost feel like you're planning on leaving, but you don't want to do it too quickly because of some sort of proposal and because someone will tell the truth about a victory. My cards are all backwards now. Okay. Let's look at the numbers in the middle. This could be about your family or your mother and a relationship. There's something about taking a leap of faith to work and then to walk away swiftly. What is this? I don't really understand this, y'all. I completely bombed on this reading. I have no idea what the hell this thing is talking about. Hold on. Something about not wanting to tell the truth about a family situation or a marriage. So you went back together with this person, place, or thing. You're not telling the truth about a family or a marriage. So you reunited. You don't know what to do now because you got wish fulfillment by waiting. And so you decided to hold on to your job. Okay, that could be a thing for some of you. I don't know what that means, y'all. I'm sorry. I bombed that one. I have no clue. If you know what it means, that's great, but I have no freaking clue what that means. I'm going to move on. Scorpio. Maybe this one will be clearer. I probably will do an extra reading for you guys because that tarot reading was shit. All right, Scorpio. Something about you taking your time because you didn't want to deal with something. Financially. I don't know which one that was that came out because several went out afterwards. Scorpio. were emotional. Some of you could have been burdened financially and emotional about the fact that you were burdened financially. And you were struggling. I think one of the cards fell over. Let me check. Y'all, I'm too old for this shit. If it did, I don't see it, so. Are you feeling like you were burdened financially and nobody was helping you maybe? But it's something about you not fessing up to the fact that you intentionally took your time. Something about that too. Scorpio. Scorpio. Damn it. I wish it wouldn't have went back. Scorpio. But this was a perception. Some of you may have been afraid that you were going to be burdened financially if you let somebody go. Yeah, see, there's something here about your perception, just assuming everything's going to go wrong. Could be a legal situation involving the family, the roots, the home, the stability, the mother. Doesn't have to be any of that, but for a lot of you it will be. But there's something about you assuming things are going to go wrong, Scorpio. Yeah, you thought things were going to go bad because of a home situation or your family. You could have been worried that you were going to lose your home or you were going to lose your family. Could be something like that. Scorpio. This has got connotations of a very negative mindset, Scorpio. There's some sort of perception that you were holding on to that everything everything was going to go wrong around your family, your roots, your home, your stability, that caused it to go wrong. Yeah, see, you ended the unlimited potential that you had regarding your home or your family. Scorpio. Ooh, there's a stripping away of an illusion here. Let's see what that is. I don't know if you're starting to see that. Is that what that means? Scorpio, one more card, please. I want that one. This is ancient wisdom. Hold on. Let me look at this something for a second. Sorry. You took your time because you were emotional about ending a situation that you knew about in the past. Because if you ended it, you thought things would go bad. So now some of you are afraid to choose a new beginning of some sort because you think things are going to go bad. But it literally says you took your time because you were emotional about ending a situation you already knew about in the past. It could be about some sort of new beginning. Maybe you didn't want this new beginning to happen because you were afraid things were going to go bad. Okay? I have no idea what that means, so hopefully you do. But like I said, this has something to do with a legal situation and your family for most of you, or your home, or maybe even the mother, maybe even your origins. It could be any of that, but it's like, I feel like you know there was a bad situation that you needed to leave, but you didn't because you had no faith in yourself or in the situation, okay? Whatever that means. And there's kind of a focus on the fact that you could have prevented this had you have had more self-value or more self-trust and would have taken the steps that you know you needed to take rather than holding yourself back. Okay? I'm not apologizing for that because I feel like that's the message, even though I don't 100% completely understand it. Let me look at one more thing real quick. Some of you could have known about an inheritance of a family member. Or that you were getting money. It could be that too. That revolved around the family roots, home stability, something like that. I don't know. But I just kind of get this. Yeah. I just kind of get the feeling that somebody knew about, for some of you too, there's like you or somebody else knew about an inheritance that a family member should have received, or money from a home that somebody should have received, or you were worried that people were going to be mad that you got money from the family. It could be any kind of situation like that. Either way, no matter how you look at it, the center of the reading is your perception is that you feel like everything's going to go wrong. And it's because you're not addressing situations and you're dancing around it because you don't want things to go wrong. That's what's holding you back, okay? Let's do Scorpio's person of interest. That one wanted to come out, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. You have intuition about a situation. Scorpio. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancerian person too. If it's not that. Son of a bitch. Some of you are in self-preservation about healing a situation, okay? Some of you wouldn't allow someone to heal, or you wouldn't work on healing something with somebody else. And that's why things went bad, okay? You know what? After this reading, I'm not doing any more today. I feel like I'm just... having issues even holding on to the cards for whatever reason. Scorpio. There we go. See, it's saying that again. You wouldn't allow a situation to heal within the family or regarding a home because you were trying to teach them a lesson. The cards keep going back. That's the thing. Maybe you were trying to teach them a lesson based on your perception of how they should handle things, maybe financially. That wants to come out. Yeah, you were trying to teach them a lesson about some sort of new beginning. Maybe they were trying to heal things with you, but you wouldn't let them. For some of you, you may feel like, or you may realize that your family was creating distance from you to give you time to heal. Yeah, you were trying to teach them a lesson about a new beginning. It's saying that you need to rise above this situation. Scorpio. It's a past situation for most of you, but it's like if you want to fix it in the future, you're going to have to get out of this mindset of trying to teach your family a lesson, okay? You're going to have to move things into balance. One more for Scorpio. Yeah, it says you have to rise above this past situation and move into balance and grow from this experience. It's basically saying, again, like I said, you were trying to teach family a lesson here. There was like unlimited potential as it related to this family or home situation, but because you didn't deal with it, some of you may have been taught a lesson yourself financially. So that you would let go. Okay? There could be something like that for some of you, but I'm just saying it's like you knew you retreated from a situation rather than rising above it and growing from it. There was unlimited potential within this situation if you would have thought things through with your family, but you were trying to teach them a lesson. Maybe about shared resources and romance or children. Okay, I don't know. Doesn't have to be any of that. know. That's all I got. That's basically what it says. Let's go to your person of interest. Scorpio's person of interest. Yeah, this is a bad reading day. Thanks for bearing with me, though. Scorpio's person of interest. Your person of interest has forgiven you, but they also struggle with giving you another chance, okay? Or no, I misread that. They forgave you, but they don't feel happy about the situation, or they don't feel happy about what's going on between the two of you. Could be a romantic relationship. Some of you could be dealing with somebody in a romance. Doesn't have to be, but whoever your person of interest is, it's like they forgave you, but they're struggling to find their joy, if that makes sense. Because they felt like they always had to protect themselves. All right. Advice for Scorpio. Advice for Scorpio. Going to require you to get creative about things that were hidden or things that were going on in the past. Recognizing your own duality. Advice for Scorpio. And changing it. It literally says that. It's like you're going to have to look at this through a different lens and recognize your own duality and change it. But even though you don't want to, because you know you need to. It literally says you know that already. Like, I didn't have to tell you that. You already knew that. Let's look at your enemy. Why does Scorpio's enemy hate them so much? I'm only doing that during this set of readings, y'all. Hello, Devil Life. All right. Why does Scorpio's enemy hate them so much? They think you used them. They tried to heal the situation with you. See? They think you used them because they tried to heal the situation with you, whether it was your self-worth issues or whether it was a financial issue. Why does Scorpio's enemy hate them so much? I think they feel like they put in the effort to make things right, whether that's true or not. They feel like they did. And they feel like you used them. They tried to heal this, but you wouldn't heal. I mean, you wouldn't work with them. So they struggled here. Why does Scorpio's enemy hate them? One more card. I don't think they felt like you couldn't see their value also. Why does Scorpio's enemy hate them so much? That's too many. One more card. Shit. Okay, this is what's really shitty here. Is your person, they feel like you used them. They feel like they tried to heal this situation, whether it was financially or issues with your self-worth. It was always a struggle. You didn't want to work with them. maybe because of a romance or a child or some sort of creative project. But the shit about it is that they knew, how do I say this? It's like, even though you fucked them over, for instance, and they knew it, they still tried to heal it with you, and you wouldn't have it, is the way it looks. And they feel underappreciated, undervalued. Maybe even like you ignored them in some sense of the word. I also kind of get this feeling your person knew that you were struggling with making choices. And so they were trying to provide you that time, but you kept fighting them still. Whatever that means, all right? Guys, please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I apologize for the readings that don't make sense, guys. I don't know, I guess I'm just tired. But hopefully the next one will be better. And I will see you all again soon. Bye, guys. I can't turn this off. There we go.